So Florida just issued a stay-at-home order. Finally. It was about time. Remember I was telling you guys DeSantis was taking his sweet time getting that stay-at-home order. I'm just playing with the seashell. There's a bunch of seashells here. And finally, we have a stay-at-home order starting tomorrow at midnight. Yeah. I don't know if I have much time because I totally forgot to vlog today and I still owe you guys another vlog going to that island, but maybe I should go because they won't let me tomorrow if it's not essential. Like, they won't even let me through the bridge because I have to pay a $6 fee just to access that island. It's literally like 5 minutes from here. I live really close to this like bougie island that literally only rich people go to. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh my god, brain freeze. There's so many cool shells, so much beauty in nature. But yeah, it was about time because we were like one of 8 states that still hasn't shut down. And I'm like, are you kidding me? How can you not? Oh, I'm gonna pretend like I never did that because there's now sand everywhere. That's not obeying, you know, basically the law. It's like illegal at this point. It's a flipping plague. It's not even a pandemic anymore. It's officially pronounced a plague. So how are you gonna not have people stay at home? How are you gonna have people roaming around? I'm glad I got done with hypno school, by the way, early on. I started exactly this time last year. Now they're having postponements and stuff. Ooh, that would have been a mess if we went through this epidemic during that time. And all this emergency financial surprises I had last year. Could you imagine the stress I would be? I would have jumped off a bridge. I was almost ready to jump off the bridge last year anyway. Not funny. But these are so pretty. Oh my god, there's so much beauty in nature. I mean, I've shown this on my ASMR channel, but so beautiful. And I even joke that these look like nails. You probably can't. Like if you put this like that, like nail, nail, nail. It just looks hilarious. Posted a picture of that on my Instagram. Clearly I'm bored. Clearly there's nothing to do. I've been watching the Valhalla Murders. It's an Icelandic series on Netflix. So yeah, I gotta keep an eye on the potatoes in the oven, but weather's pleasant today, beautiful. I'm going to try to take advantage for today and tomorrow while I can, because it's day at home. Oof, just to go out for essentials, yeah. I'm not too happy about that, but who the heck is? Even though most of my life I prefer to stay at home, I prefer to be away from people because I just don't like people very much. I just had a theory today as to why one of my exes called it quits with me. And I finally realized why. Don't you love when revelation comes to you? during quarantine. My county doesn't have that many cases yet, but we probably will soon. How are you guys doing? How are you holding up? Sorry, family called. Oh, someone was messaging me on WhatsApp. You guys, I'm just like, I'm not happy at all. At all. Who is, you know? It's hard to imagine what the world is going through right now because we're mostly just focused on ourselves. So when it doesn't really affect you or phase you that much in your bubble, in your reality, your world, through your pair of eyeballs, it's hard to picture like the suffering, you know? And eventually everyone will suffer from this because, and I mean truly suffer. I mean, I've suffered through it already because hearing about it, it affecting my business, you know, of course it has already made such an impact since a month ago. Crying about it, you know, that's all you hear about. Like, you can't turn on the TV and not hear about it or your phone anymore. It's impossible to avoid that subject. You can be in denial all you want, and I've known many people who are just in denial and I live in my own little world, and then boom, it affects them and it's too late. But for it to impact even just 1% of our population will mean that everyone you know, or you yourself, will know someone who has been through this, or at the very least know someone who knows someone. So very soon, everyone will be affected in that way, in the extreme way of it actually contaging someone. It's like therapeutic for me to go through these seashells. At least I can have the nature at home. Oh, that's a big one. Holy cow. You can hear it. But yeah, you just gotta do what you gotta do. You know, I have not been drinking a single sip of wine or anything. I'm trying to continue my immune system. Every day I drink 1 cup of echinacea and elderberry tea, a lot of water, healthy meals, thank God. I thank God for having my family. I thank God for someone to cook for me. I thank God for someone to clean and keep this house tidy. Thank you for my mother. Thank you, universe. I have an amazing mom who's supportive and understanding. Look at this. It's so cool. I am so sorry. RIP headphone users. Well, this is not ASMR, so. Oh shoot, I gotta go turn the sprinkler on outside. I forgot. But yeah, I'm just kind of doing my own thing. I've been working more, harder, because there's nothing else to do. It's now April 1st. April Fool's is officially canceled because nothing is a joke anymore. I mean, like, even normally in conversation, I don't know if it's like a mild form of depression that I've always suffered with since a young age, but I always make jokes in conversation because it kind of eases the burden of life. And it's gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm not even making jokes when I talk anymore. I'm just kind of talking like this. You can clearly see I have a different kind of vibe and energy going in yesterday's video versus today. It kind of became more grim, especially hearing the numbers. And you just can't help but feel, even if you don't really feel that much, at least empathize from a distance what everyone's going through and trying to make sense of everything and understanding. And I think everyone will have more empathy after this. I think God is just trying to show us how to have more empathy, because we do, but some of us don't that much. And trust me, I've met many sick people, no offense, who just don't care if you have food to eat today, like dead cold monsters. You know, and maybe we'll just all have to go through this to have that empathy channeled in us so that our future can look better, so we can understand not just our own little world bubble, but other people's as well, so that we can, like the nurses and firefighters of today and the law enforcement, can have that empathy for others and make the world a better place. So maybe this is what it takes to have world peace. You know, we all want peace, right? Peace, that's what it's all about. Peace. Now I'm hungry. Peas.